Hey, this is Adam Sims with Freedom Fencing of Georgia, coming to you from Canton, Georgia, where we're located. We're at our shop, and we're doing a little project here, a little test. What we're testing is 10-foot centers using Postmaster Plus posts and 2x4 rails. We have another fence right over here that we built yesterday during a training day with some brand new guys, trying to get them trained up to be able to install proper fences, and that is 8-foot centers on 2x4s with postmasters as well. Just real quick, some details about this fence is it is on postmasters. We put our rails on the face of the postmaster, and rather than between the spines. We do that for easier installation for our new guys that are not familiar with saws. They can just put the rails up here, run the saw right up the spine, and cut the rail off, rather than trying to get a perfect cut to go between the spines. Um, as far as we're concerned, this does not change or affect the way of the postmaster works. The forces that are applied to it vertically or horizontally, such as by wind, are still being applied the same way. Whether we have the rails here or here, they're being applied in the same manner. They still have the same amount of attachment points. We got two in each hole on each side of the post, or for each rail. So let's get that out of the way. Now, these are driven into the ground. They're at 30 inches deep, and there is no concrete. We're just driving straight in the ground using a Rhino a Rhino Multi Pro XA. And my camera stand is falling, so I'll just take this over. All right, so we use a Rhino Multi Pro that's on the ground there. You can see, so we have 10-foot centers. I'll try and show you the flex that we get out of this. So postmasters have a flex to them anyways. It's kind of how they're designed. That allows them to flex with the wind load that they get, and then they come right back to center. You can pull on these and push on these, and they will not come out of plumb. They just go right back straight again. So again, these are 10-foot centers. They're 10-foot spans between posts, and they do have some flex. This middle rail here does not move as much as this middle rail here. Has a whole lot more flex to it for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. It may just be the rail itself. So I did notice that, but I don't see the same pattern in this one. And the top and bottom rails are pretty sturdy as it is. Once we get pickets on these, then we can, it'll stiffen it up even more. This is our 8-foot on center fence. It's not perfect, I understand. Again, we were having a training day yesterday with some new guys, but I just wanted to show you the same movement. I think you can see that the same movement comes with 8-foot on centers. And there is this thing that we refer to as the wave. So as you go all the way down the fence line, you can see right all the way down there, it's moving. So we call that the wave. Again, distributing the force that's being applied here gets distributed all the way down the fence. They don't ever come out of plumb. They're just designed to do that. It gives them more flexibility and more be able to take more of a force against them, and they never come out of plumb. With all that shaking, you can see this is still a very, very straight fence, as well as this one here, 10-foot centers, very straight fence. So as of right now, I don't see a downside to having postmasters 10-foot centers. This again is regionally. We are in North Metro Atlanta with clay dirt, no frost lines. So 30 inches is more than enough for us. That's what we set to, and ASTM standards. So if you have any questions or concerns or something that we can try out as well, we'll be adding pickets to this here shortly. And then we'll kind of go from there, and we'll just kind of let it sit and throw your questions, throw your concerns at me. It's going to stay up here, and we're just going to play with it, and we're going to see if we can't make it fail. If you have a really good way for us to test this officially, as far as getting it to a fail point, I don't know how to do that. I just know that I'm seeing a solid fence, and I'm pretty happy with it. So let me know your thoughts and concerns or questions, And if you're in the area, give me a shout, hit me up on Facebook, and we will get together and you can come look at it yourself and get your own opinions, and we'll walk you through our process.